Thanks for watching After the Whistle. I'm Caressa Stinchcomb. On November 13th, Governor Doug Burgum issued an executive order suspending all activities until December 14th. On November 18th, he made an amendment allowing practice to resume on November 30th, but competitions are still off until December 14th. Some health officials say they're worried about the long-lasting health effects of COVID-19, but right now, one of the battles some may be fighting is one you can't see.
Our kids are trying real hard. They are trying real hard to hang on to some sense of normalcy and some sense of, I want to be with my teammates.
All over the world, people are doing their best to navigate 2020 and the pandemic. For students, they've had anything but a normal year. From athletics canceled in the spring, virtual learning, and limited attendance at activities. Some student athletes I spoke to say they'll do whatever they need to do to be able to participate.
I'm a senior, it's my last chance, so that's my biggest thing.
I enjoy band. It's a class where you get to interact with everyone in the school who's in it, all grades. I'm glad I got through my volleyball season. Volleyball is my sport that I love with all my heart.
Minot's athletic director Mitch Lundy says he understands the frustration, but safety is a top priority.
I can just tell you that we'll do as many things as what's needed to make sure our kids are safe. The fans are safe, parents are safe, and coaches are safe.
Dr. Dawn Mattern says the aggressive testing done at Minot State University has helped identify positive cases, both symptomatic and asymptomatic. She adds that although weekly testing isn't happening to high school athletes, there haven't been many positive cases among them.
Really, for our schools, probably on one hand, the number of athletes that were positive, and all of those that were held out for quarantine were because of lunch, or school contacts, or someone in the home tested positive. So we're not going to kick kids out of home. We're not going to stop giving them lunch. But why did we stop giving them sport?
As more information becomes available, there have been new reports of lingering symptoms even after a positive individual is considered recovered. One of them is heart problems. Mattern says she participated in a webinar with professional sports teams to find out what they've experienced so far. She says of the 500 athletes they talked about, 3 of them have had long-term heart issues.
But then at the same token, I go, I've got 450 Minot State athletes. I've got about 50 Toros, another 100 and some up in Botno, and then my high school kids. So I'm going to find it here, but not at the rate that we were initially worried about in the beginning.
Another concern with practices canceled was the fear of injuries. Dr. Mattern says the injuries she saw when athletics resumed were unlike anything she's ever seen in her 20-year career.
When we decided, hey, let's come out of our lockdown and play baseball, I have never had the injuries like I had at that point.
And another aspect to it all, those injuries aren't always visible.
We definitely are worried about our student athletes' mental health. That's why one of the big pushes was to be able to get them at least practicing and start getting that, getting them back in the normal routine and not be worried about things that's not really in their control.
It really has not been the depression part that kids have come to me with. It's more the anxiety. It's kind of stressing me out. And that I totally understand.
Dr. Mattern says reassuring students that what they're feeling isn't unusual is important.
We're all in this together. We're all stuck together and we're all feeling the same way. So it's not just one on their own. So it's easy to put 2 teammates together in a room and say, hey, listen, we're all feeling anxious. Let's talk about this.
She adds that it's important that kids have accurate and correct information about this disease.
And the bigger issue is that I need our kids to trust us adults, that we are making the right decisions for them, and that they don't seek other sources of information, because we've got their best interests at heart.
Lundy says he's optimistic about the future of activities as rehearsals and practices resume at the end of the month.
Once we get going, we'll be able to have a successful season as far as, and again, a successful season now is being able to have a season.
Governor Burgum also stated in his executive order that playoff championships and performance events sponsored by the North Dakota High School Activities Association during the month of November may continue under NDHSAA requirements.